Generally, accountability and clarity in an org chart is really valuable. That said, there's trade-offs. So you sacrifice a little bit of that for more both minds tackling a problem simultaneously. So I could hear, for example, what Jack was saying in terms of feedback, and that might affect my opinion or vice versa.
Yeah.
And so it's a more thoughtful, like iterative process of giving people feedback. That said, definitely you suffer some clarity, and you have to hire, I think, at some point, executives who are comfortable if you're going to go with this model, which is there's some executives who are used to saying, this is my sort of kingdom and fiefdom, and as long as I deliver my metrics and my goals, don't ask me a lot of questions. And those executives get furious if you're like doing these kind of reviews, because they totally don't understand it. And then there's some people who've grown up and like, oh, everybody works together, we're on one team, it's collaborative.
Yes.
That's great. I like when people ask me questions about what I'm doing. It makes me happy. And so I think you have to hire somewhat in the vein of the organization you're building, or make it clear in the interview process at a minimum that this is how the organization runs and that you're opting into this.
Yeah.
So we had some executives who were quite talented, actually, who would thrive in many places and had thrived in many places, who didn't work all that well because they were used to having more ownership of their box, and as long as they delivered, they expected that, and we just didn't use that approach.